In the heart of ancient Greece, under the shadow of Mount Olympus, a sacred tradition was born that would one day unite the world: the Olympic Games. In 776 BC, the first recorded Olympics were held in Olympia to honor Zeus. Athletes competed not for gold, but for glory. In the eyes of gods and men, every 4 years, city-states paused their wars. A sacred truce was declared. For those days, sport was peace, and victory meant immortality. The ancient games featured raw contests: foot races, wrestling, discus, and the brutal pancration no-rules fight that blended boxing and wrestling. Only free Greek men could compete. They trained naked, oiled, and sculpted, believing the perfect body reflected divine harmony and discipline. Winners earned no medals, only an olive wreath, eternal praise, and often a statue carved in their likeness, displayed for generations to admire. Women were forbidden to compete, and even to watch. But in time, a separate festival, the Heraean Games, allowed women athletes their own space. As Rome rose and conquered Greece, the Olympics lost their purity. Entertainment replaced reverence. Politics began to overshadow sport. In 393 AD, Emperor Theodosius I, a Christian, banned the games, calling them pagan. The flame of Olympia flickered out for over 1,000 years. Centuries passed. The world changed. But the spirit of the games lingered in stories, ruins, and dreams of reviving ancient glory. In 1894, French aristocrat Pierre de Coubertin proposed a bold idea: to resurrect the Olympics for the modern world in the name of peace. 2 years later, in 1896, Athens hosted the first modern Olympic Games. 241 male athletes from 14 nations took part. The legacy was reborn. There were no women, no Winter Games, no global coverage. But the torch was lit once again, and the world began to take notice. By 1924, the Winter Olympics debuted in Chamonix, France. Snow and ice now joined fire and sweat in the festival of global sport. The 5 interlocking rings were unveiled, symbolizing the union of the 5 continents through sport. A new global language was forming. The Olympic flame returned as well, echoing ancient rituals. The torch relay began, a symbol of light passing from past to future. In 1936, Hitler used the Berlin Games to showcase Nazi power. But Jesse Owens shattered that illusion, winning 4 golds as a Black American. World War II halted the Games in 1940 and 1944. But in 1948, the Olympics returned, reborn from rubble, reminding the world how to dream again. The Cold War turned sport into symbolic warfare. Every medal between the US and USSR became a battle of ideologies under a global spotlight. Boycotts followed. Moscow 1980. Los Angeles 1984. Politics tainted the games meant to transcend them, but the athletes still showed up. New legends were born: Carl Lewis, Nadia Comaneci, Michael Phelps, Simone Biles. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Women fought for inclusion. Slowly, barriers broke. Today, nearly every Olympic sport has a female category and heroes of their own. The Paralympic Games rose alongside the Olympic stories of courage, resilience, and determination, redefining the meaning of strength. The Games became massive, billions watching, cities competing to host, infrastructure rising for 2 weeks of global celebration. New events emerged: skateboarding, BMX, breaking. Youth culture joined tradition. The Olympics evolved, but never forgot their soul. Doping scandals hit hard. Trust and fair play was shaken. From Ben Johnson to state-sponsored systems, the purity of sport was questioned. Still, most athletes competed clean, pushing their bodies, breaking limits, and reminding the world what dedication can achieve. Technology transformed the viewer experience as low-motion replays, live streaming, augmented visuals, all bringing us closer to the moment. The Olympic motto grew: Citius, Altius, Fortius, became faster, higher, stronger together. Unity became the 4th pillar. The refugee team competed under the Olympic flag. LGBTQ athletes took the stage. Diversity wasn't just welcomed, it was celebrated. Athletes found their voice. Protests, gestures, moments of silence of sport became a platform for truth, not just triumph. Tokyo 2020, delayed by a global pandemic, proved that even in crisis, the Games could endure. Masked, silent, but unbroken. Each host city leaves a mark: London's pageantry, Beijing's precision, Rio's rhythm. But the spirit remains universal. Not all legacies are gold. Some cities face debt, some venues rot. The Olympics are powerful, but not perfect. Every 4 years, for nearly a month, the world forgets borders. It cheers, gasps, and cries together, united by the language of sport. Every athlete brings a story: sacrifice, culture, pain, joy. The medal is just the final chapter of a much longer book. From the dust of Olympia to billion-dollar stadiums, the Games have never been just about sport. They've been about what sport reveals. Greatness isn't a birthright, it's earned through years of sweat, doubt, silence, and the unrelenting fire to go one step further. The flame still burns, the rings still rise, and with every generation, the Games remind us who we are when we strive to be more. Because the Olympics are not just history. They are the heartbeat of hope, repeating every 4 years like a promise we keep to ourselves. If you crave history that strikes like a blade and echoes through time, subscribe now and join us every week for legendary stories told in under 5 minutes. Which leader from history deserves their story told next? Comment below and help shape the future of this series. Your voice decides who conquers next. New epic shorts posted every weekday, and full historical episodes every Saturday. This is not just history, this is the war drum of time.